good, Chaotic Nation? Your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver Best Team playthrough. I'm excited to be done with this. Oh my gosh. The funny part is, so there is like a vertical streaming on Studio now that like it's just a random feature. So like if you have everything lined up in the center, it's fine. But now it kind of like is wonky when you're doing the stream, because like you guys can only see like half the player character, which is funny. It's not align centered at all, so that's funny to me. What else is funny to me is I believe the audio is a little low. It is. I fixed it though, so we are on our way to the champion. To the Elite Four and the champion. We will be doing a post game in this run. Not that you have to do it, because the best team is designed specifically to defeat the main story of the game and not post game, but it is gonna be required in this one, only for no reason whatsoever, but really, so that's fine. We're gonna do it just because I want to do it. I feel like anytime you play through HeartGold, SoulSilver, you kind of need to play the post game because you're missing like half the game at that point. I did take a look at the best starters playlist that I made, or the poll I made. I'm gonna look at it again real quick to be tabbed in for this to work. For Alligator, it's the best starter regardless of if we are doing post game or not. Doesn't really matter, honestly, in most things. So I know we did build the team specifically, I think, for the Johto region, so we're gonna have probably a little bit more tough time in Kanto, but that should be okay. You have Volt Absorb, so I kind of block your moves, you know. I'm kind of blocking the damage you're gonna do, so it's fine to stay as Lantern here. Thanks for the heal, man. Appreciate it. AI sucks. It can't be my volume. I refuse to believe it's my headset that's messed up. No, nobody gets my phone number. I don't want anyone to call me. I hate being called. It's really annoying. And I'm not running back, so we're just gonna heal this way. It's cave time, right? Which means we just have to fight our rival, and we're kind of there. Which is good. I still don't like that I have a Kadabra and a Machoke. But as I said, you don't need to evolve them to have the best team. They will be evolving shortly, though. I think they evolve at 40. I do wish like the Johto starters evolved earlier. Like I really feel like they should evolve at like 30 instead of 36 for some of them, I think. Yeah, we are just getting owned by Golbats, unfortunately. Which I don't want to be getting owned by Golbats, so that's why we had Crobat up front, I think, anyway. But I've realized with this game, like, we don't have another fire type, and we don't ever really need another fire type, because fire types aren't that useful in this game. Like, everything you're going to use a fire type for, a rock type does, or a steel type does. Which is why, like, Steelix is so good for the team. I gotta have repels, right? Was I that stupid and didn't get any? Yeah, I bought some. Sweet. I was gonna say, I have to have repels. This cave is pissing me off. Like, we barely made it anywhere, and I'm just getting flagged and flagged and flagged. It's kind of ridiculous. The good part is I believe Johto's cave is pretty short. So we don't have a lot to do here. All right, that's an exit point. I believe we go this way. There's also not a lot of trainers in here. I don't think this is the right way. So I don't remember that. Actually, I do remember this. So maybe we are going the right way. All right, we're gonna just go up the stairs anyway. Repel wore off. I probably should put another one up because we're just gonna get it again. I know there's so much better quality of life things in newer games, and I just miss playing them when I come back to one of these older games to play, like Gen 2, Gen 3. I think is like the early, like, do I want to say Gen 3 is the best use of? I mean, it's good. I think the first 2 generations are probably the hardest ones to go back and replay, just because there's so many updates. Like, I honestly don't know. Like what the good features of those games are, to be fair. They just don't entice me to come back and play them. Like this one really, HeartGold even, like I don't, it's not that I, yeah, I think it is that I just don't like Johto much. But I know like moveset wise, like Pokemon have jank movesets probably up until Generation 3, honestly. I mean, the physical special split definitely helped with that. Did anybody get that? I feel like I wouldn't have put that on a moveset. Like the physical special split, I think helps with moveset so much that it makes Pokemon a lot better that were bad. All right, what is the rival lead? I don't remember at all, but I guess Echo's a good start because I can just straight pivot. Who is my rival in this? Hold it! Are you going to challenge the league? Victor Road's in for sure, but did you notice there's not any real trainers on the way? Man, they were all spineless. I didn't see any trainers. I don't know what you were talking about. Randy. Randy's his name. I forgot I called him Randy. All right, Randy, what's your lead? Sneasel. I thought it might be lead Sneasel, honestly. I was a little skeptical that it was. But either way, we pivot out. And we go to Muscle. Because Muscle's going to be the only one who really wants to take the Icy Winds. And that's quite effective, so you should die. For some reason, I thought he led with a Pidgeotto. But no. What is my answer to this? Great question. I don't think I have one. I don't think I really have one. And I don't have Aqua Jet or anything to outspeed you. I'm just gonna heal. But I mean, that's gonna just do nothing. Okay, I mean, I guess it forces a switch. Yeah, that we do really suffer with psychic types, to be fair. Which means Sabrina, who is one of our first gym leaders in Kanto, is gonna be hard. But we'll find a way. I mean, I think we can even U-turn spam if we have to get through her. All right, you have Meganium. That's fair. Dude, this team is building Reflex. It's kind of crazy. I do want you to... I'm going to taunt. Which will stop you from being able to click anything else, like Synthesis. or another screen. And I'm not gonna let you start it again. That should KO. Perfect. We timed that really well. We wanted to force what is your last set of Pokemon? Is it a fire type? I don't remember. Let's go Dundee. I wanted to force it to not be able to heal itself. You do not learn Poison Fang. You do not need Poison Stab in this game. It's Haunter, so we actually did a pretty good switch. Not a great switch, but pretty good is still good. And see, he's not fully evolved either. Right, 2 poison types. Forgot that's your MO in this game. You are Team Rocket, to be fair. Lantern. The problem with this is, like, you're just gonna keep confusing me. Like, you can confuse flinch hacks. Dude, I have gotten lucky with these with flinches this entire playthrough. Para? Do you heal is the question. I don't remember. But we're gonna go Porter. In case you did. We are slower? That's crazy. What is my speed nature? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't given up and become the greatest trainer. I'm gonna find out why I can't win and become stronger. Then I'll challenge you. Beat you down with all my power. Alright, thanks, buddy. He wrecked us a little bit. He did wreck us a little bit. I mean, I am down in speed, so that makes sense that I'm slower. Not a great nature. Honestly, not really good natures on any of my Pokemon. All right, here we go. The League. I mean, they're 40s? They're 40s, right? I need to look that up. League. What is their levels? 42, 44, 46, 47, 50. So 40 to 50 is the level system for them. And we're just under 40. I still don't have items for you guys? Really? That is crazy. I don't. Alright, well, we need to buy items for sure. And I'm gonna sell my nuggets in the Macho Brace because I'm not using it. And Destiny Knot. And Moonstone. And Dragon Fang. And Charcoal. I don't think I have anything else I want to give. But I can get by. Like, what's my stats? What's my highest HP stat? 140, 149. So we should be able to just to get through with hyper potions, honestly. I have so much money. When did I get all this money? And we'll buy a couple full restores in case we need them. Revives are gonna be big. Buy 10 of those just so I have them. And then otherwise, I think we're okay. I guess we don't have to fight anybody. It's kind of just league time. Again, our first battle is a psychic type trainer. I mean, Lantern does have Signal Beam, so I guess that's fair. All right, we'll save here. If I have to come back out, we have save states that we can use inside the league. But let's do it. I'm gonna lead Crobat, and we'll go from there. Welcome to Pokemon League. I will introduce myself. I am Will. I've trained all around the world, making my second day Pokemon powerful. Last have been accepted in the Elite Four. I can only help to get better. Keep losing is not an option. All right, well, Xatu is the start. It's a bad start. I don't think I need to block you yet. But I'm gonna switch out to Lantern. Yeah, Lantern should be able to do this pretty well. Barring stuff like that happen, you crit Psychic, you still do half. That's crazy. Maybe I can get a para or something. Yeah. Paras are gonna save my bacon in this. That didn't kill. Hit yourself. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna go back to Echo. And we can wing attack. And then we can U-turn. Which puts you right back where you were. And I'm gonna go Porter here. Honestly, if anything wanted to take that, it was you. If anything wanted to take that, it was you. We are gonna need our... We don't need our crunches after this gym. After this trainer. So... we can go from there. The Xatu, I'm not worried about. Although I didn't know you had me first. If that's the case, we should run. Let's run Agility. I think we're gonna die here. Yeah. So that is two of my best options for this fight gone already. Rocky, buddy, I need you not to miss. How come he can land it, but I can't? Me too much to always guarantee hits or something like that. Nice job, Rocky. You do learn Curse, I believe, in your moveset. Curse, yes, Curse instead of Cut. So you have Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Curse, Cut, and Iron Tail. I'm gonna drop Headbutt for now. We might have to adjust, but this is gonna be final moveset. All right, we don't have any water switch-ins, so this is Porter. Just to take it. And then we're gonna go Echo for a U-turn. And this should be a Psychic. We'll Screech. I'm probably dead to Water Pulse. I am. But the drop allows Echo to come back in and do a lot of work. We're running out of Pokemon. We go for your neutral. That's gonna kill me. Crit even. I mean, I can't be struggling this much with Will, can I? That doesn't even kill. That's crazy. Don't use your potion here. Thanks. Jeez. There's another Xatu. Let's fly. Maybe you click me first. Yeah, you're just gonna play that right. Faster. You have a berry. I think that's gonna kill. Yeah. So we're a little under-leveled. That's what's causing us problems. We know that's what it is. We had the same problem with Claire. It's just we were just under-leveled. We don't even have our movesets fully done, which is crazy to me. And I don't have fully evolved Pokemon, so that's kind of what I want to get to before we go anywhere. Not saying this fight goes completely different or anything like that, but it is a lot better with Alakazam and Champ on the team. And since we know the lead is lead, what's it called? It's lead Xatu. We can just go lead Lantern. These two Xatus. He has an Espeon. You're gonna Thunderbolt. That's fine. Para's great. You have Synchronize. All right, we'll put ourselves back in the same position. That doesn't stop. That's Infatuation. Okay. We'll put us back at full. We'll just reset the round. Me first is cute. And I'm gonna click. Do I need Thunderbolt later? Probably not. Yeah. That was the safe play too, because it stops us taking damage. So here's Jinx. What does Jinx want to do? I mean, Psychic. Do you have anything? No. I mean, we know Signal Beam doesn't do a lot. But we can try it. Okay, so if this is Psychic again, we go to Rocky. That's not the word. That's not bad. It should be the Ice move. And we can go Dundee here. It's not. One misclick. It's because the AI is not predictable in this generation. Like, you are spamming Psychic. You should be clicking other moves. Honestly. You should be clicking ice moves. But you're not. I guess you wouldn't have an ice move at that level. All right, Slowbro Water Pulse could be interesting. That's really the big issue. Can we go Lantern for this? I get confused. Of course I do. And then there's Psychic. That's just so stupid. All right, you have Amnesia and Curse. This is crazy. The good part is the speed boost should allow us to sweep. It's just going to take a little bit longer with every Curse. Thanks for the defense drop. Doesn't matter though. All right, let's Waterfall. We'll KO. Literally like on one, so that's fine. We've set up our speed, so we should outspeed your entire team. Question is, can we KO? And the answer is no. Reflect's annoying. It's Grass move. We go to Echo. It's freaking Hypnosis. Why am I just getting played right now? This is so annoying. All right, light screen is up. Again, there's not really a good answer here. We crunch before reflect goes back up again. Crit mattered a little bit there. It's a little bit hard to play positioning on Will, to be fair. He does not have an Espeon. Espeon's on the rematch team. I'm gonna agility. So we can outspeed. I think we have... That's infatuation. We can full heal. Psychic is not a two-shot because of light screen. And now we crunch for the win. Crunch twice for the win. Never mind. Forgot about Citrus Berry. I'm gonna waterfall here because of Torrent. Not enough. This team is fragile. You're my fastest thing, but you're hurting. Rocky should be able to finish this. Yeah. You needed to play that anyway. Psychic should do... That does a lot, actually. Alright, Rock Tomb one more time. We probably have it in range from Machamp to come in and outspeed now. I would imagine. Yeah. So yeah, it was just levels. It was literally just levels. Unfortunately, Will has wrecked us. But that should be our hardest fight in here. It really should be. Give it to Rocky. I'm running out of potions fast. I'm almost at lemonades. All right, we're gonna go in with a little bit down, just because. All right, so Bruno, I don't remember what his lead is though. I do think he does lead us an Onyx. No, he's got to lead a fighting type. Oh, it's not Bruno, it's Koga. So this is literally Porter, just the win. Porter wins. Let's heal off your sleep. That should be how it works. File, and then I need a save. All right, let's see how this works. Porter should be able to one-shot his entire team. Ariados. It's not a great lead, but again, it's not defensive. I'm gonna reflect. That's through a reflect. That's crazy. What do you have? What's your build? Oh, you have a fortress. We have an answer for this. It is Rocky. Honestly, Rocky kind of just sits here if we curse. Nice. We're reading protect turns like a boss. All right, we need to Screech one more time. This is where we click dig. Nice. Good read. Red protect perfectly. Can't protect this turn. Rocky should KO. Nice. Then we have Venomoth. I'm slower than everything, but again, I should be able to KO with my attack boosts. If I can land a hit. I do have a poison type. It's a floating poison type though, so we're gonna have to take so much. We're taking so much to the toxic spikes. That should be a KO. I know it's Rock Tomb, but like, jeez. Good read on the full restore. Yeah, it was just a roll. I literally hit a low roll. That's crazy. I'm like, that should KO. All right, we heal on Crobat. No risks. No needs to take any risks. And we just gotta hit a Rock Tomb. Which I'll be honest, we've had a hard time hitting. We're gonna hit 2 Rock Tombs. I lied. Perfect. GG. He's still alive. That's gonna be a nail. Who's the it's Lance. I'm gonna need my Rock Tomb. We could go to Porter. Doesn't really matter what we do here though. We are just kind of sacking you. I have to switch. I mean, we did let him get double spikes up, so that's our problem. All right, the minimized crap is going to be a problem. All right, Rocky's fine. Rocky can win this. We're just banking on hits. All right, well, let me give us a little bit more chance. We just need to hit 1, realistically. All right, Koga's not that free, but I really think this nature is screwing us over so bad. And I have 1 super potion. And we are down to lemonades now. I do have an antidote to heal. All right, now we are facing Bruno. And to be fair, this should really just be Alakazam. Because Alakazam should be able to beat Onix 1v1 too. I mean, we're very underleveled, so that's cool. Him on top is the lead. Fake Out is your lead. We do not one shot, which is crazy. I'm gonna reflect. Okay, we can play around this. We can play around this real easy. Here's the Onix. We pivot. For Alligator specifically, it should be a rock move, but it could be always a earthquake. He crits. That's fine, you just boosted Torrent. Not like I needed that boosted, but you boosted Torrent. Reflex gone, Hitmon, Chan. It could be probably Elemental Punches. We can go Lantern here for that. Yeah. And we just surf. Why'd that do? I guess you are a Hitmonchan. So, I mean, with it being Fire Punch, eventually that's gonna happen, but we have to reflect here because you are specially defensive. So that part is this is gonna burn our turns. It is a 2-shot. We still have it up. We're slower than Hitmonlee, which is crazy. All right, we go Echo here. On the high jump kick, we take it. We wing attack. And then we win with Echo from this point forward. Do you have bulk? I'm gonna taunt just in case you have bulk up. Okay, we go back to Porter. We set up Reflect again. Hope we can take one. We can. We heal. And then we gotta click Side Beam now. And hope it's a Tuco. It is. It's not. Everything's got a Citrus Berry. They crits. I'm gonna run out of revives. That's gonna be my real problem. All right, Machamp v Machamp. We're hoping for crits. We gotta get one crit. He used counter, didn't he? The revenge. There's the full restore. I think this is chalked. I'll be honest, I think this is chalked. Because of levels. Yeah, we're just behind level-wise. And I'm not surprised. Like, it is a level 46. We are asking a lot. And I didn't have Psychic. Now I have Psychic, so... We're gonna go 42. I think that's plenty. And what was... We remembered the lead was... Alright, we have to say goodbye to Screech now. The lead was... I don't remember. Do you have Cross Chop instead of Karate Chop? Yes, Cross Chop, Rock Smash, Strength, and Rock Climb, which we don't actually have. Because you don't need it. But yeah, this will be final moveset for most things. And we should be hitting them now. I will probably have to talk about that too. Is like, hey, you know, if you do happen to go in under leveled, you know, you're not gonna have all your moves, so good luck. But I think we're good. We let Hitmon top, which we almost one shot, so we're fine. We should be fine. I should honestly, I'm gonna just try clicking 5 Psychics and calling it a day. Because realistically, we should be able to win that way. Yeah. Realistically, we should win this way. We do proc a Citrus. He crits. He freaking crits. Why? Why do you have to crit there? mean, I'm pretty sure that kills anyway, but oh. That's just mean. I get a crit back. Let's go. That's what you get, jerkwad. You don't know. I want. Obviously, we can win. But I want. Alakazam should be able to sweep this. And so I'm going to go everyone 43. Probably should have used the P. Do I want to give anyone a PP up right now? The only thing I can think of is PP upping Rock Tomb. I should PP up. I shouldn't even have Rock Tomb. I should have Rock Tomb. Okay. I'm going to PP up Rock Tomb. And we'll see if it works the way it should work. It might not, though. It might still leave me with 1. No, I have 3. Okay. All right, and we'll try 43. So maybe also the right call is instead of just clicking Psychic, maybe because Onyx's attack stat is garbage, right? Like, its attack stat is 45. So this would be the time we set up Reflect. And we have it then for Machamp. I got a low roll. Oh, Rock is boosted. No. Rock has boosted defense and sand. But I have a Reflect up, so even if I don't one-shot here, I'm gonna be able to eat your hit. Yeah, sand's gone. I just needed to eat the hit from the Machamp. That's all I needed. Yeah. And I'm not sure actually if I can one-shot Hitmonchan. It would be okay. It would be the one that I would imagine I couldn't beat. And honestly, yes, it was the one that I couldn't beat, but it's fine. TP shouldn't kill. You do not click your potion, so yeah. Bruno is a pushover. Bruno is an absolute pushover with Psychic Spam. And if you're on level, like, he is so easy to beat. So I feel like I'm being washed out right now by the background. All right, I'm gonna actually burn the max revive. Nah, it's not worth it. It's only for like emergence halls. All right, lemonade. Both of you get 1. Everybody gets 1. This is Karen's dark types. So this is Machamp, the video game. Let's take your Quick Claw. I'm gonna give it to Machamp. Not that we super need it or anything, but she has a Crobat too. She does have a Crobat. Rocky's got that. But we should be fine here. Again, it's not that I'm save stating or anything because I'm worried that I won't win. I'm worried that we're gonna just too low level. They need to do that. I'm Karen of Leap Forward. You're Chaos I'm using. I love dark type Pokemon. I'm known for my overpowering tactics. So you can take them. Just try and entertain me. Let's go. All right, Karen. She feels so random here. All right, here's the Umbreon that's gonna live. I'm gonna Rock Smash, actually. Just so I can cross chop it. Don't. Muscle. Make sure we can KO it. Okay, Murkrow is a little scary. He says. I don't know if I can just cross chop win. Holy crap, why are you doing that much? I can't just cross chop win. But I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, you have a Gengar. That's rude, man. Nice read to Focus Blast, I guess. I mean, if your move is Focus Blast, we go right out to Porter here. What a read. I'm slower because I don't have the speed tie advantage. They are the same speed stat. And I'm lower leveled, but Porter can get that KO. Houndoom. Houndoom should go for a dark move. I'm gonna go to Rocky just because Muscle's so low. This is the wrong call. Alright, we'll go back out here. I don't think that one-shots me, but I want to know how much it does. And then Dark Pulse should KO. I mean, Dark Pulse, really. Okay. That Dark Pulse should KO. Cross Chop should have KO'd. Into Vile Plume. So you had an answer to me. I'm actually okay that that switched out. I might be slower now. I am slower now. All right, we're playing this pretty well despite everything that's going on. Despite everything, PP up goes to Psychic. All right, Houndoom is back out. We're gonna go out to Dundee to beat Flamethrower. If you do it again, I think I agility here. I think that's the right call. Okay. I only wanted to, I should have just attacked, but I honestly didn't expect Houndoom, us to beat Houndoom. All right, my question is, I have 3 revives. I have just enough to get the team back up, which is crazy that we burnt that many revives. I have a lot of hyper potions still, so we're still in this. I am gonna burn all my lemonades healing. That was a cool strategy though, to take the para on Golbat, on Crobat, and then utilize it in other places. Actually, it needs to go on Cross Chop, but I need to use my PP, my Ether, on Psychic. Then I need a full heal, unless I have a Cherry Berry. No, I didn't think it did. Full heal. Heals up the Paralyze. Lance's start. So this is another Dragon user, which we did have problems with Claire. I'm gonna guarantee you that we're gonna lose the first attempt because we're underleveled. But I believe his lead is Gyarados. Similar to what Claire does. So we're gonna just save state here. We'll say hi. I've been waiting for you. I knew that you would enter your skills, you'd reach me here. There's no need for words now. We'll battle to determine who's the stronger between the two of us. So the real question with the lore here is, like, does Red lose to Lance? Or does Rand just abandon the post and Lance takes over? All right, let's see if we get paraflinched like we did last time. Or flinch hacks like we did last time. That is a clean one shot. That crit probably doesn't matter. That is our easiest opponent here. Now we get he just sends out Dragonite. Cool. What is your team? I need to know before I play stupid. Before I play stupid. It's 2 Dragonites, an Aerodactyl, and a Charizard. It's 3 Dragonites, an Aerodactyl, and a Charizard. This is the level 50 Dragonite, so this is the highest leveled one. I'm probably gonna need my Water Stab later on. So do I try to sack here? Actually, I think this is where we go Rocky. Take the Outrage. Because we know it's going to be Outrage, and we set up Curse. The only problem with the Curse setup set, one, I'm out of Rock Tombs, and 2, Charizard's just going to come in and destroy us. All right, he's gonna heal here. I'm gonna use my PP. I'm gonna use my max elixir. Now we are fully back to where we were. We're gonna use some curses. Oh, I didn't know it had Fire Blast. Didn't know at all it had Fire Blast. Lovely. We go Reflect. That's through a Reflect. We'll get both screens up. Take the sack. All right, Dundee's up now. This is Agility. While we're behind screens, we Agility. And now we Ice Fang. We should be fine. That does half still. But Dundee's made for this. Dundee just set up the sweep. I don't have Reflect anymore, which is a bit of a problem. But an Ice Fang Freeze, a Dragon Rush Miss, a Dragon Rush Miss. Try to say that 20 times fast. Gonna put us in the range to do things. I could heal up, but I should take... That was an Outrage. That was probably the strongest dragon move you could use against me. And it doesn't one-shot me. You have... Both Dragon Rush does kill, though. And now we're in the pickle. Now we're in the pickle. We fly. We fly again. There's the blizzard. Will you turn in case I can live? No. All right, muscle. Cross chop just to do damage, I guess. I outsped. That's crazy. That's huge because I'm guts. I am guts. So you are making it a little bit easier to kill you. Needed not to KO though, actually. But I didn't know you were going to click Hyper Beam. You do not get Scary Face. Charizard's coming in. I'm probably dead. I might live. No. Crits. Alright, Lantern, you're up. You're my last hope. We Thunderbolt. We go for Para. Para, I think, is about the only way we can win this right now, to be fair. Okay, we heal again. I don't mind healing. We know it's a 2-shot, so we're fine. It's Arrow. It's Arrow. Arrow's the last thing that's left. It's just Arrow. right, we have pressure arrow. We heal. How much does Rock Slide do? Half. Do I have an X defend? I do not. I mean, we could stall Rock Slide. We can wait for a miss. We can wait for that. I go for para. I get crit. Okay, so we have a shot at Lance. Don't tell me I didn't say it. Okay, I did. I'm gonna get everybody another level, one more level, because I think that's really all we need. And we should take care of what we were doing, what we wasted turns on in battle, outside of battle. Oh, I didn't realize you were 45. So we had a max elixir, which heals, fully restores the PP of all moves. How many elixirs do I have? I have 1 ether and 2 max ethers. All right, so we give that to Rocky. Let me see what what we have power-wise. You are at max, so we already used 1. Everything else looks good. So that's the update. That's the update. Again, we know it's Gyarados. As long as I don't get flinched, we are good. So I don't get waterfall flinch, we are fine. Or waterfall crit. I'm gonna reset that. It's Claire all over again, man. I'm gonna get waterfall flinch crit haxed. Which I do not like. Alright, we Thunderbolts. We do not get flinched or crit. Thanks. Gyarados lives. Gyarados should never live that. But this does burn a full restore, which is fine by me because we should be able to KO this time, considering that had to be a mineral. Yeah, there's no way in my mind that wasn't a mineral. That was like 1% mineral chance. And we hit it. All right, Dragonite's back out. We went to Rocky here. We're gonna Rock Tomb. We're not gonna worry about Curse right now. All right, this is Fire Blast. This is where we go Porter. This is where we Reflect. And we Light Screen. And I'm just gonna spam now. No reason not to spam. Okay, back out to Dundee. We still have a turn of Reflect, which is all we need. We get we take an Outrage. Well, Reflect's gone. You're confused. I'm faster than everything. I KO. All right, Dragonite's in again. Again, I think we just Ice Fang. We did get lucky the first time with dodging some stuff. Okay. Is this Rocky maybe? For a Rock Tomb? Alright, this is where I'd love to set up, but I can't. Because it's just Charizard every time here. Yeah, and can I afford a switch? Not really. If you miss Fire Blast, Fire Fang, we lived on 1. I don't care about the burn. I care about the rocks. That's huge. That speed drop is massive. Which means Lantern might be able to win that from here. I don't get a KO. I did put it in Blaze. It doesn't go for it. Dragon Claw crits. Because why would it not? We Surf. It's a 2-shot. Double surf. We are slower than Arrow now. We're slower than everything, to be fair. A T-Bolt Paraflinch. Okay. We go Muscle. And we got a Leer. We got to get T-Waved. Leer T-Wave is huge. All right, in case I get the speed, we're going to go Cross Chop. I did not. So it is Blizzard. We go Fly. Dodge T-Wave. I should have taunted. Because that's going to happen. And then we just lose. Alright, we can full restore. Dragon Rush doesn't KO. I should taunt now. I thought we had it, man. Maybe I need another... I'm not sure exactly what our mess up is. What's up, Stelly? Is that it? How you doing? So I don't have... I have X attack. I could... That's probably the answer, to be fair. All right, let's try it again. The answer to this is to somehow get X attack off. Stella, okay. By the way, you easily win this if you level up. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to cheese it. I get flinch. I'm resetting that run. We're not doing the flinch runs. Thanks. No, and that's a great way to get timed out in everybody's stream. So never do that again. Learn. You're not listening. Last warning. All right, and you're timed out. No promos on anybody's on channels. Nobody likes that. Learn. Thanks. It's crazy how fast people get timed out in streams and stuff. We said Rocky. Outrage. We take that. I'm actually going to do one curse. Mostly for defenses. Probably shouldn't have done that, because if you break out and hit anything, it's a bad spot. Our -1, we can this should be Fire Blast. If it doesn't hit itself, we are gonna proc Citrus. I don't live if I don't reflect here. So I have to reflect. And then you're gonna break out, so I have to light screen here. All right, Dragonite's confused. I am behind screen. We now click X attack. We only needed one X attack boost. The other boost is agility, which I am faster than this Dragonite, which is fine. Now we are in Torrent range, which should KO Charizard, KO Arrow. Our +1, our +2 in speed should outspeed this entire team, because he has no priority, and our +2 in attack should one-shot all of his Dragonites. Did the cheese work? Is the cheese just that good? Yeah, you see, best way to beat me is Dragonites. This actually could be a roll. Freeze. Oh, we were so close. That's fine. That's fine. We have Lantern. Lantern 1v1s. We wing attack for the KO. Just kidding. We taunt for the para. And then we waste your turns. So the best thing is now I can try to get muscle in. This should be a para turn. He does not para. Well, if he parried, that was huge. That crit was massive. We're gonna need a leer. You're not parrying. Which I'm just finding crazy that you aren't clicking para. This is gonna be crazy if the quick club procs. Not lucky. Alright. Lantern, no paras? Yeah, Lantern, no flinch. That's what I mean, not para. Dead arrow. It should be back to Dragonite. We preserve to go to Rocky. For the full restore, we curse. Never mind. Didn't matter. The preserve didn't save anything. All right, we thunderbolt. Doesn't matter. I want to load. That was perfect, honestly, until we got a bad roll. What's your nature? Is that what's slowing us? You have a positive attack nature. Dang. Ice Fang is just that weak. Never melt ice. That is just that weak. I mean, I could, if I had a life orb, it'd be worth it to throw onto you, but you don't. We can Yachi Rocky though in this situation. That could help us. It could nichely help us. It's not going to do much. But I think we had the right strategy. I think we just got a bad roll. Which is like possible to happen. Like we saw it with T-Bolt on Gyarados. And I literally didn't even finish that sentence before it happened. Because it is a roll. Again, it is avoided. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll reset that one. I got the roll twice. Let's go ahead and just give us another level. Because obviously we're getting too many rolls. And one more level is going to really help with that. Everyone to 45. Alakazam's already there, so don't give Alakazam another level. I don't think we give you Haze. I don't know what your moveset is. Tom Flight, Wing Attack, U-turn. No Haze. Alright. We go in at 45. And so, like, that is my recommendation. It's like 45 is probably the lowest level you want to go into this challenge with. Because Lance is tough. And there's not a lot of really good options for Lance. Again, on paper, things look better than they are in real life, but we're not running that. I'm not running a crit off rip. It's just BS, man. Crits are so unlikely, and the one time it happens, like flinches are more common. I think we've got more crits. Yeah, see, now it's not, there's no shot at a roll. All right, the max level D Knight comes out. We go Rocky straight up. We take the outrage. We Rock Tomb. We do not curse. We never curse. Curse is not worth it because he's gonna get snapped. All right, so we either get a free switch in here, or we're taking Fire Blast. Usually we get a free. We reflect. Because we have to be able to take one, and then I don't worry about light screen right now. I can kill. Or close to kill. We're gonna disable again. And now we reflect. Now we reflect. Locking into outrage. We're behind reflect now. Dundee comes in. Free agility. To outspeed. We are going back to battle items to X attack. Even if you break out or run a 3 times outrage, we are now set up again to the point that nothing outspeeds us. We should one-shot everything. We do not. We get a roll there. Just hit yourself for the sake of the video game. No. And I don't think there's a way out of this because you're gonna heal, right? No, you don't heal. Well, it's arrow here. And I'm slower. But a slow pivot arrow is not a bad option. The lantern, which has to surf to kill. We do eat one. Does not kill. It's kind of crazy. All right. Be nice to me. Oh, we got Quick Claw and we miss. Can we do it again? Quick Claw Rock Smash. No. So the problem though with this is we get the kill, Charizard comes in, we die, we lose Crobat to Fire Fang. And then I have to hope I live Fire Fang from 56, which I do. No burns, and I got a Rock Tomb. Yo, what's up, Tubi? I mean, maybe the strat the whole time was Rocky, dude. Because Charizard doesn't have a fire move. We can curse. We can curse again. We know we live. We flinch. All right, we curse. We curse. He crit. Doesn't matter. We have heals. How's Chaos? I'm all right. Hang in there. Trying to cheese Lance. Because as you can tell, I'm under leveled. We can live one. No crits, I should say. All right, we are at +4. +4, -4, which means we're already slower than everything. Just fine. We're just taking the advantage of Charizard not having a special fire type move. Air Slug. Jeez. All right. Every time I try to cheese him, he just gets cheeky. Because we're under leveled. Like, it's what it is. We're under leveled. We shouldn't be doing this. We should be at least. I mean, I can't really say too much more that we're under leveled. That's a reset. It's gonna be like Claire. It's gonna be like very specific. Like, here's how you do this. And like maybe the right call on Lantern is Ice Beam. But let's be fair, it's probably not living any attack. So I mean, I think we have the tools. I think we're unfortunately just getting unlucky. Which, you know, I don't want to say like the best team you have to sit here and grind out stuff for, but this is Outrage into Steelix, which Steelix takes. We Rock Tomb to slow it down. The Confusion turn means now this is Fire Blast. We go to Porter. We do not get punished for that. We Reflect for Outrage Part 2. Do I light screen? Yeah, I light screen. We light screen. That confusion happens early. We agility. We get 1 free turn of hits, which is awesome. We go X attack, because that gives us 1 more attack. That gives us 1 more turn. That gives us 2 more turn. That gives us a hit that we take, and we burnt the citrus berry there. The Ice Fang kills from full. It's a roll at full, I should say. Okay, it's Dragonite again. Dragon Rush should do maximum like 90. So even if we don't pick up a kill, which is a roll, we do live. Light screen's gone. Again, we should pick up a kill most times. We do. Arrow's coming out. We waterfall arrow. We're faster because of agility. That's why we have agility, by the way. Literally the only reason is Aerodactyl. That one shots because Aerodactyl has no defense stats. And we're +2. And then Zard, and we also one shot with waterfall. And if anyone ever questions why Feraligatr is the best starter in this generation, just point them to this section of this video and say, did you watch Chaos sweep Lance with him? Because that's kind of why he's here. Because he just wins. He just wins. And you can cheese that even more if you save Kadabra, you save Alakazam, you play Sax with everything else, knowing your important piece is sweeping with Feraligatr. But really, an X item is illegal for this run. So. Oh, it's all over, Prestroke. If you weren't so slow, he's old, dude. Gotta get my Professor Rook voice out. Chaos, it's been a while. You certainly look more impressive and fantastic. Your dedication, your trust, and love for your Pokemon has made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too, because they believed in you as a trainer. They persevered. Congratulations, Chaos. Start the brand new interview with the champion, but we have to go in here. In a room where they can't enter because they are not champions. Alright, we cheese Lance. We cheese the hell out of Lance, man. But again, it's like every Dragonite is like a... I want to look at the calc. Let me pull up a calc. I will calc while this is going on. But that is the best team for Pokemon. HeartGold and SoulSilver. Lantern the Lantern. Our surfing extraordinaire. Dundee our Feraligatr. An amazing Pokemon. Lance Beater and Destroyer. Alakazam, which could be Kadabra. It works just as well. Not just as well, but it works pretty well. Steelix, which is so good early on in the game, unfortunately does not get a better rock move than Rock's Tomb. Because otherwise it'd be nuts. Machamp, which is so crucial for Whitney. And our Crobat, our designated flyer, designated speedster, and Team Rocket Destroyer, which is crazy to think about. All right, I'm gonna just give myself Adamant. I'm Torrent. I am Never Melt Ice. I am Ice Fang. At the same level, Ice Fang, it isn't a guaranteed KO. We were 45 facing a level 50 Dragonite. Ice Fang is... And then at +2. Ice Fang is a 99.17. Sorry, 99.4% chance to OHKO Lance's strongest Dragonite. And there are 2 rolls that leave it on literally 1 HP. So it's an 87.5% chance to OHKO. If you don't have a max attack one, your rolls are the opposite. It's 37.5. So that's just something to note. If you have a negative attack nature, you're not winning. So it might be worthwhile. This might be the one one of the best teams that I actually like would recommend resetting for alligator until you get a for alligator that has a positive attack nature, because it does matter here in this fight. Even with never melt ice, that the max it can do, that's without EVs. You could EV train as well. If you EV trains, like you still have a, like if you found a way to early EV train with Feraligatr and you maxed out its attack stat, it one-shots regardless of your nature. Like I'm running Modest right now, +2, 252, it one-shots at the level 6, a level 60 Dragonite. Not even a level 50 Dragonite, a level 60 Dragonite. So yeah, you wouldn't even need that many IVs. No, it should one shot every time. It must be, they must have multi-scale. That must be the answer. Not multi-scale. Give me, is multi-scale not in this game? Well, it's multi-type. What? Nani? I typed 8-4 instead of Elite 4, like an idiot. I don't like, this is the one time I don't like Cerebi. And I don't like, I like that they give us the Pokemon, but I want to know movesets. And this is where like Bulbapedia just does better. Lance has 4 full restores also, if you didn't know. They're all inner focus. So what is going on there? They'd have to have a defense boosting nature. Even then, a +2 Modest one-shots. I'm not sure what's up with this. I mean, I guess I'm not perfect IVs. So if you're not perfect IV, if you are in the literal worst possible scenario with Feraligatr, by the way, so this is, if you're in the literal worst possible scenario, it is a 56.3% chance that you will OHKO Dragonite, which is crazy that it works that efficiently, even on the worst nature. I had to get stupid unlucky though. Yeah, I'm at +2 with 0 IVs. How does that not kill the Dragonite? How? Now I'm just confused. Now I'm just even more confused. I don't need the 6. I need the they're level 50. Unless I was, I guess 44. Might have been 40. No, I was 44, 45. Even at 44, it's guaranteed OHKO. I have literally no idea how Ice Fang did not kill the Dragonites at all. I have no idea. But again, even with a minimum, a lowered attack nature, if you put IVs in, if you put EVs into it, like you don't need that many to guarantee a kill. So it's not that difficult, but All right, we did say we were going to continue to Kanto, mostly because I don't know what's next. And it shouldn't, and honestly, Kanto should be like a stream or two because there's not a lot of level grinding. The only grinding we're going to have is to deal with red and maybe blue. But for the most part, we should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Why are you so underleveled? Because I'm trying to cheese this. I'm trying to make sure the best team is the best team. I didn't answer that question, so that's why I'm answering it now. The idea is to make sure the best team is the best team by going in at lower levels. I'm honestly wasn't super underleveled for Lance because if you think about when you enter the Elite Four, you know, entering the Elite Four at 45 is a big ask. But regardless of like what you do, you're gonna have that same problem. I wonder what the only way, and I'm waiting for somebody to comment it, honestly. Yeah, Sneasel doesn't even get freaking level. Oops. I need to open the HeartGold SoulSilver decks. I guess Weavile, it does exist in HeartGold and SoulSilver. But yeah, Sneasel would outspeed, but you'd have to be at the right level. And your best move is Ice Shard. Like you're gonna have to hit Ice Shard. And Ice Shard isn't killing. Like the only way you get Ice Punch is if you tutor or if you breed. You're welcome. I was like wondering why we didn't even consider Sneasel, but yeah, that's the whole reason Sneasel doesn't work. All right, sir, I need to get on the board of this boat. So we can go to Kanto. I will say, out of all the Pokemon games, this has the best post-game story. Ah, I'm looking for my granddaughter or something. Which is the whole premise of this, right? I do not like that we can see into the rooms next to them. It's kind of weird. Bronzor. Sure. But also, I feel like HeartGold and SoulSilver has to have a really good post game. Because the game is not complete. You know, at level, you're fighting the champion at level 50. And albeit other games, you fight the champion at like 60, but you're like I just feel like you're so far behind. Oh, I didn't want to trigger you. But we'll fight. Not that I need to fight anybody. Our levels are kind of nuts. We're looking mostly for... I don't know why I'm looking for items. I don't really need them. Yeah, let's just do the story. We don't need items. The team's got good enough stuff. Oh, right. We are finding a little girl. She is over here. I thought she was right here. No, she runs to over there. Oh, right. I remember how this goes. Your buddy should be helping you, but he's taking a nap. I just don't remember what room he's in. This one, yeah. Let me go. Oh, I shouldn't be in bed. It's like, oh, I'm gonna challenge you to a battle now, and he's just gonna get washed. Doesn't realize I'm the champion, but choke me, daddy. I mean, get your Kong looking team out of here. Alright, so key comes down. We can go down to the thing now. Get the little girl. Or play hide and seek with her or whatever it is. Oh, you're a trainer? That's such a weird spot for a trainer to be. That's such a stupid spot for a trainer to be, honestly. Oh, I thought she was right there. Is she up? Dude, I don't remember any of this game, apparently. Yo, she's bothering the captain. Yeah. Does he have barf in his thing like the last one? Alright. Such a weird, like, built ship, in my opinion. But, you know, I didn't come up with the games. Wow, you're hiding so poorly. Alright, we save you from Grandpa. The boat's gonna dock now. You give me a metal coat to get my Steelix, which I already have. So. And then we're literally fighting Search. Where is the earthquake TM? I miss it. Yeah, I feel like I had to miss it by now. Earthquake is in Victory Road. Cool. We gotta go back to Victory Road. But we're gonna stop by the Pokemon Center first. So that way we can at least fly back to here. Because that is an important TM to get. We'll 100% recommend that in the run. Because that is going to be how we beat Surge. Alright, we heal to make sure that we can fly back. Nice. And we go say hi to Surge. We don't say hi to Surge yet. Sorry, I lied. We need to get back to Kanto. So we go to Victory Road. And I can actually explore. Like I forgot. Well, I honestly don't know where Earthquake was. So that one's on me a little bit. But also, who wants to explore this cave? There's nothing really here. So somebody tuning in will be like, you just got to the path to get to Victory Road. What? That's crazy. Thought he was so much farther along than that. It's like, no. It might be that up there. Alright, that's done. Nope, it's a revive. That would have been nice to have for the league, but I get it. This is the right way to go. The thing is, we can't go this way. Because there's a boulder there. Let's do one more time. Okay, see, that's blocked off. That's blocked up. That might be something here. Well, I guess if we ever needed max revives, we have them. And we can't jump this way. It's only that way. Yeah. Which literally just makes that little circuit. But there's nothing else over there. So you can't go that way either. This hole is useless. Oh, there's a rock smash stuff. I think that either one of these just leads to the end. Yeah. How do you go backwards in Victory Road? Is there how is there another way? This hole here. That's how we do it. There's Earthquake. We did it. So it is worth being bad at the game to get that TM. All right. And an Earthquake for my dude. Finally, Rocky's got some good items and stuff. I feel good about that. All right, back to Kanto. And we were in Kanto. Back to Surge. I'm trying to remember what the order is. I know it's Surge first because you show up here. And we go, hey Surge, I have a giant rock snake. Get wrecked, idiot. Oh, do we have to have cut? We have to cut to fight Surge. That's mean. Who had cut on their moveset that I got rid of? Oh, it was the Steelix. We have to drop Curse for it though. I don't know if that's worth it, man. I mean, to progress, I need cut. So it's not like I let me look at move deleter HeartGold SoulSilver. I believe they are in Blackthorn. Yes, it is in Blackthorn. Because my idea, it's not a dumb idea. It's actually a pretty good idea. Methinks is I have a TM for Iron Tail, right? Yeah, I do. And I'm never gonna reteach it to it. So what I can do is I can give you cut right now over Iron Tail, and we reteach Iron Tail. That's how we do it. I'm stupid. You can surf to his freaking. Yep, at least we saw it. I knew you could do that, and I just questioned if you actually could. Alright, give me back the Blackthorn. You want me to learn Draco Meteor, I believe. Oh yeah. Yes, please remove cut from Steelix. Cool. Fixed it. I knew you could surf. I knew it was there too, and I just did stupid. I just forgot. I'm gonna put you in the second slot because I'm gonna be able to fly easier. The one thing I don't like is that you have to fly to Victory Road to fly to the other region. Like, it's just an extra set of menuing that doesn't need to happen. Like, let us fly. If we've unlocked the city, we should be able to fly there. That's just my thought. All right. Let's go say hi to Surge. Because he should not be a problem. But the water Pokemon that we are encountering to get there are... I hate this puzzle. Does anybody like this puzzle? Oh, I did it. Let's go. First try. All right, Surge. C'est la vie, man. C'est la vie. About to get smoked. You stupid electric types. What's good? Hey, little tyke, you may not be smart to challenge me. When it comes to electric type Pokemon, I'm number one. I've never lost on the battlefield. Just happy like I do my enemies in battle. Lieutenant Surge, more like Lieutenant Purge, you know, it feels like sometimes. Raichu, they're level 50. That's kind of crazy. And get EQ'd. Just don't miss. Please don't miss. Thanks. I should have set up Curse. What? Is there really anything on this team that's gonna stuff me? Is there anything on this team that stuffs me? I don't think so. The worst thing is like his evasion. You want to learn Crunch? No, you don't get Crunch. I'd love to teach you Crunch, but I can't afford it. Alright, Electabuzz might have low kick. Okay. I thought about that after I clicked the move, like an idiot. That was through, okay, a crit. Dang. Getting our butts handed to us. I mean, I guess Lantern easily wins this now. Oh, you have a light screen up. That's why I did nothing. Thanks for the heal. Yeah, Lantern solos this pretty well. I will go for confusion hacks if I have to, man. You're being a right git. Just lose. Thanks. I had to burn the entirety of Lantern's, you know, set to get there, but we got there. Is everything on this team has freaking light screen? Do you use an electric move? Why don't you use an electric move? You literally can't touch me. That's why Lantern wins. How many full restores you gonna have, man? There we go. I will literally stall you out, man. Just die. Thanks. Just need to hit one Whirlpool. Doesn't matter what happens now. Jeez. That fight was sucked. That fight sucked. Yeah, the Screech, I should have switched. That was, you know, I got cocky. You're right. You know, you switch out there, low kick doesn't matter that much. It matters a little bit, but not that much. So now here's the real problem, child, with this run. So what the heck did we do for Sabrina? Agility for Alligator Sweep, yeah. mean, I feel like that's the answer. Agility for alligator sweep, and when it doesn't work, cry. That's not for alligator. We could play sax, some sax. I like the idea of Echo leading though, to counter. Yeah, let's not fight trainers. Thanks. All right, through the underground passage to Saffron, where we get Psychic as a TM. From this guy. No. From this guy. Oh no, this is Super Rot. No, this is Psychic. Whoa. Should heal here. Not that we need to, but I want to be able to fly back when we need, if we need to later. Maybe I don't wear the pink shirt on stream anymore. It feels like it's blonde. It's sucking all the light out of me. Like I sit like this, my face is so dark, but my shirt you could see. I'm honestly loving the background more and more each time that I look at it, because what we have done has made it just so much better. The double lights, the added posters, just perfect. All right, we are going in a clockwise fashion. Sorry, counterclockwise fashion until we get to Sabrina. You suck. This lady is my least favorite. I mean, I guess it worked out. Okay, till that happens, then it didn't. But keep old moves. See if that matters. Yeah. Dude, I remember these puzzles so well. All right, we're gonna say hi, Sabrina. It's crazy how fast you just get there. Like, you literally fight Surge, and like 5 seconds later, you're at Sabrina saying, "What's up?" I knew you were coming. I did 3 years ago, a vision of your arrival after my badge. Okay. Sabrina. Also, I love this outfit more than the other one. And I love like how they like use the little glow things on her hands. It's great. All right, we might not be faster actually. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about that. All right, Dundee. We agility. You're a dick. And now we crunch. You have no defenses. That doesn't kill. I'm surprised. I am shocked. All right, well, we're gonna disable. Never mind. Yeah, you're gonna do something. Wow, actually, you know what, Rocky, good for you. I mean, I'm just losing, but yeah, we just reset. There's no way they killed Dundee. So we don't one-shot the Espeon, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I do think we lead Porter now. And the idea is to set up light screen when we're about to die. Oh, wait, no, we're just gonna die frame 1. That's not the answer. What's the answer? Lantern para? Lantern signal beam? Not that either. What the hell do you do against Espeon? You click the Rocky button. And you eat. I had sturdy, so I could not die there. You click the rock. Maybe it is just lead Rocky, dude. That's at -1. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. All right, it's lead Rocky. I didn't think Sabrina would be easy. I didn't expect her to be this difficult. All right, we lead Rocky. Rocky does Rock Tomb exclusively. To slow down Espeon so that it can't sweep my team. And I believe from this range for alligator kills, so. Honestly, that might have been a misplay there. I probably needed to go to Alakazam first to set up screens. All right, we do agility here. Yeah, it was. That's the misplay. All right, we read the misplay. We know how to do it now. Sabrina just takes a little bit. I didn't switch my mons. Yeah. All right, we go to Rocky. Rocky leads. We slow down Espeon. We slow down Espeon, let Rocky die to what it wants to do. We might die to Psychic too there. All right, we go to Porter. I clicked Psychic apparently. Didn't want to. Yeah, it was botched in the beginning. If we just got the level, yeah, but we did it again. If I would just go to level, it'd be fine. But we just aren't doing that because I'm stubborn. All right, since I keep having to reset this, let's just save it where we are. All right, I can't get past a freaking Espeon. That's crazy. I'm so upset with that. All right. Do not click Psychic. Click Calm Mind. Because that guarantees that I'll be faster. I can actually just Earthquake right here. You can't one-shot me. Might just beat Espeon 1v1. No, I don't. Alright, we go to Porter. Porter sets up a light screen. Gets blown back by Psychic. Doesn't actually get blown back by Psychic, which is crazy. Okay. We go now to Dundee. Dundee gets an agility off. And we crunch. For the one-shot. Crit one-shot. Note to self, the better way to play that is not to attack the Espeon and put up a Reflect or something. At +2, I should outspeed even though you're almost 10 levels higher. It just doesn't kill. Reflect is cute. I think we still kill. Dundee's a menace, dude, to society. You only have 3 mons? That's kind of crazy. You're gonna learn Crunch. The Mime's honestly not that scary. Alright, it's Stab super effective, or... It's Stab Torrent, or it's Crunch. I think it's Stab Torrent. Waterfall. Neither was enough. That's fine. And then Echo wins this. Yeah, see, that's all you had to do. You had to deal with Espeon. Echo does not win it, apparently. Lantern wins this then. With Signal Beam. I mean, I just need it to be in range for Crobat. We have enough sacks to win this fight. That's the crazy part. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, Crobat just eventually beats you. Oh, it does matter what you do now. Okay. Now I gotta play cheeky. I don't think I live a Psychic, honestly, from a Mime. I do live a Psychic. That's crazy. Okay, Crobat does win that fight. She has so many full restores. It's ridiculous. I knew that was going to be a tough fight. Psychic is not a type that we have a good answer for. But it is what we have. All right, let me open my best starters list for the order. So Misty is next. Noted. Kind of crazy that we got all the way here. And then the answer for Misty should just be Lantern. I have so many people call Lantern different things that it just like I never can remember what I call it because I call it Lantern. It's just funny. Cause I keep when I calling it sushi and I'm like, that's Spence's nickname for it. All right, we go to... I'm actually going to make a quick jaunt to Erica. Misty is next, but Erica, to get the Celadon, it's so free. And so I just want to do that real quick. The other thing is, anybody missing something on their moveset? Waterfall Crunch, Ice Fang, Agility. Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Curse, and Iron Tail. Cross Chop, Rock Smash, Strength, Rock Climb. Psychic, Calm Minds, Reflect, Light Screen. Do I have Calm Minds on you? Have I just not been using it? I don't have Calm Minds. Where is Calm Minds? That's a good question. TM's in HeartGold, SoulSilver. Calm Mind is TM4. It's in the Battlefront tier. I guess you learn it. All right, fair enough. Either way. That's the only thing we have left to get, so. Otherwise, we are going straight to Misty. Oh, we actually can't fight Misty right away. We have to do the little side quest with Team Rocket, which I want Echo up front for. Because there's a guy on the bridge here, right? Am I crazy? No, we have to go up through this route. Then we find Misty and we win. Crazy part is we're on level with the trainers. All the trainers in Kanto could beat the Elite Four, which is funny, but I also get it because it's like a post-game area. So I do feel like we've not really used our Machamp, that one. I don't feel like we've used Muscle a lot in this playthrough. And I think that's kind of fair. He kind of just gets overshadowed by a lot of stuff early. Like he's got his real purpose is Karen and Whitney. That's it. Other than that, there's not a real reason to have him. I guess he's okay for Jasmine, but he's okay for Jasmine, but you really just want to spam Earthquake or Dig or something. Doesn't kill. I'm very surprised. I'm gonna fly to get a kill and take less damage, honestly. Yeah, so we have an okay matchup in a Misty with... I clicked on. Not what I wanted to click. We have an okay matchup in a Misty with for Alligator, but... the real matchup is Lantern. You're pretty especially bulky, but I don't think you live that. You do. I like how niche Signal Beam is. It's useful, but man, is it niche. And like, I do like that they're on this little area instead of the bridge more. The bridges felt cramped. We are pivoting into what? That's a good question. Probably should go to Dundee. Man, I would have just been a god calling that switch to Steelix there to take the Thrash. But yeah, it's supposed to be a double battle. It's not. Oh, it is actually. Paris and Para and Gloom. The good part is I can wing attack and I can Earthquake for free. And that will make single target damage on Gloom for Earthquake because it hits nothing else. Does not kill though. Oh, I guess it is still spread because Crobat's out. I wonder if Rock Tomb's no way you can kill. We just keep doing what we're doing unless we want to switch. We should go to Porter. Porter's pretty strong into anything. And my guess is it's going to be Gloom, Vileplume, something like that. That's just a guess. I'm not guaranteed on that. It's Pidgeotto. Okay, well now I feel stupid. I can pivot though. We just Psychic. We get in the right matchups, you know. To be fair, we're doubling into that would have just killed it anyway. I mean, you're not a Psychic. Oh, I would have done Vileplume then Blossom to show off the differences. But there's that niche Signal Beam coming into play. Because Blossom looks fast, but it's so slow. That's the one thing I would change about it. Is it needs to be faster. Dude, I don't want to fight you. And you're dumb Porygon. I just don't feel like we come across a lot of... I mean, I guess Machamp is good for Team Rocket too. Yeah. The hard part is like once you give it Cross Chop, it's kind of just bad. I don't have cut, nor am I willing to get cuts. Misty's not here to ruin her dates. What am I forgetting? Do we have to talk to Bill? Or this is not Bill. What are you asking for? Oh, no, I don't have that. I forgot how to get to Misty. Man, that's annoying on a bike. I mean, I guess you are schmoovin', so... You have to do the power plant stuff first. I think you have to do that. Maybe go to the power plant first. So like, we're missing parts. Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot. I'm a big dumb idiot. We gotta go. They're losing parts. The guy we find on the bridge has the parts. He dumps them into the thing. Misty then goes on her date. We ruin it. Yeah. Took me a minute. I got there. I never said I was the brightest cookie in the world. I'm a cookie, but definitely not the brightest one. What? You can kite her. That's crazy. You can't kite that. You can't kite that guy. He's gonna be required every time. Golduck. We pivot. I do love leading Crobat. I get why, if you watched the season of GPA that we did, you know, I talked about that so much. Everybody likes to lead U-turn, lead Volt Switch, lead something like that. Like it was ridiculous how much, but I get it when you play a Nuzlocke. It's like, I can just pivot into what I need to pivot into. And then I don't have to ever change my lead because my lead's faster than everything. Alright, I think we can dodge you. It's like I'm pretty sure we just have to get off the bike. I don't know why the Pokemon aren't higher level here though. Oh, we have to go. I do need to heal though. Like they really should be like level 50s, fully evolved things. Just to like make it feel like you can catch stuff and add it to the team. I don't know. Also, I guess, never mind. I was gonna ask a dumb question, like why does Red not use Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, and Mewtwo? And you know, on paper, Moltres is better than Charizard. I just like Charizard more. Go like, stop! A thief broke in here, and you're the thief. All right, I'm ready to blast. Who do I talk to get the quests? What do you want to trade for Magneton? Dugtrio. No. So then you're gonna challenge me to battle. I'm gonna lose. You stop me on my way out. That's what I gotta do. Oh, no. Okay. There's a shady character in Cerulean. I like how the police are just posted there. I don't, but it's funny to me. Do we even have to go to Lavender Town? We're supposed to, I think. Oh. Oh, he's in the gym first. Bump. Oh, I love this guy. It's my favorite NPC. Whoops, I'm sorry. You're not hurt, okay? I'm very busy. No time to talking with you. No, but it's good if somebody's seen by somebody. Oh, no, you already seen me. I make big mistake. Hey, you forget you see me, okay? You see, you heard, no nothing, okay? Bye. Bye, go. Love that guy. It's my favorite. His whole purpose is he's supposed to be foreign and bad at speaking English. Then you're like, where does he go? And you have no idea, and then you just run around and you find him on the bridge. Oh no, I was hiding, but you found me. Only from one other country. Yet, no big business. I think if I stop energy, big pain and unlucky here for people. Secret is my mission, and so I not tell you. But if you win versus me, I be a man I be, and my secret to tell you. I understand. Battle we do. Which is honestly funny how he talks, because he does talk, it seems backwards to us, but when you look at other languages and you study foreign languages, most of the time they do structure their sentences in opposite ways than we would. So we would say like a red shirt, they would say a shirt red, you know. Okay, mind to tell you my secret. I will machine parts stealed by me, hide it in the gym of Cerulean. They are an inflatable tube. I did look at the gym, but you forget me not. Beat you for sure, Team Rocket. Come from Johto, they will. Mine allies who will revenge me. They are. You say what? Team Rocket, bye bye a go-go? Broken up, it says you. Oh no, what should I do from now on? Me? Okay, my country, go home. Make Team Rocket, I will. Goodbye a go-go. So long. All right, thanks, dude. He's so much fun. Like they rock with that. I don't like that he's kind of like borderline racist, but he's funny. He's a good character if you don't like give him an accent. Which I wish I could go tell myself that more when I was starting out, because I'm pretty sure I gave him like a weird accent. See, the way I talked, it just sounded like he didn't speak English normally. And it never says like what country he's from, but like, I mean, you can put any accent on that, and it would be this. It would be the same, you know, racist stuff, you know. But if you don't put an accent on it, it's suddenly not as racist. I don't know. Is it racist because we're doing it, and we're, you know, like, otherwise I'm just reading dialogue, you know. I never understood why this guy runs away. Why'd you have to show up and bug us? You know what they call people like you? Pest. You ever heard me? You're a pest. It's like, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Come to my gym, little boy. And then she drowns us because she's evil. Yeah, but these go by so fast. We're going to be... We might actually finish today. Even though we had to fight the League. It's just that crazy how close stuff is together. All right, what is your... My big problem is going to be the Starmie, to be fair, but we should be okay. And you're a pivot. So we can just dodge you. We cannot dodge the second guy. I didn't one shot, so that's a little bit of a problem, but I'm going to go heal. The other thing is, when I come back in, when I come back into the gym, he will be reset, and all I have to do is, all I have to do is walk up by him, and we're good. Nope, I'm going to the gym. I don't know where my head was right there for a second. Yep, because he can't trigger me now, and we just walk up to Misty. All right. Honestly, I don't have a strategy. It's just click Thunderbolt 3 or 4 times. However many Pokemon she has. I don't know. You may have a lot of JoJo gym badges, but that doesn't mean you better take me too late. My what type Pokemon are tough? You're gonna be easy. The only way you'd be hard is if you had a Lantern with Bulbasaur. That's the only way. And you're low level. You're lower level than Sabrina. Like, how am I supposed to be scared of you? You have a Quagsire. You're a meanie. You're a meanie. A meanie butt general. I'm dead. I lived. We reflect. Don't care about that. You have a water absorb too. All right. I know I have said I've not used muscle a lot, but here we go. I know of one way to cleave through a Quagsire, and that is sheer force. I'm gonna grass move, but we don't have that, so it's fine. All right, we can go back to Lantern. Good read on the disable. Flag is gonna do a bit, but we're fine. And then it's just Starmie. Do you have anything else? I thought you said 4. You have 4. Lapras. I'm gonna conserve and go back to muscle. That does half. I mean, the champ really is that bad, isn't it? All right, you're going to heal, but I'm gonna trick the AI by doing enough chip damage with Rock Smash that I can cross chop again for free and win. Do I just let it? I think I just let it go down. Just let muscle go down to Starmie so I can get a free switch. There is always the opportunity I get a quick claw boost. You're not even gonna go for damage. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't get it twice. I get frozen. The good part is I don't hit myself in confusion here. And if I break out, I get another shot. Nope. Okay. And then Lantern seals it. Should be able to. Like, Ice Beam should do nothing. Dude, this is the luckiest Starmie ever. All right, you're gonna heal. That's fine. You T-bolt again. You don't heal. That's two freezes on 3 ice beams when it's 10%. Dude, I'd love that kind of luck. All right, Starmie goes down. That's 3 gym badges in Kanto. We're about to go get a 4th one. Because we're literally going to fly to Erica and just curb stomp her. Like, it's so... These gyms are so pathetic. Like, this feels like I should be a good friend of mine, Damien Dragon, playing this game. Because you're just, like, stomping everything. I feel like that's just how he likes to play games. Just win. Alright, what level do you learn? Because I have my decks on HeartGold, SoulSilver. Alakazam, when do you learn Calm Mind? You learned it at 36. Why do you not have it? Oh. Oh, you should have it. That'll be the one thing that's different. I don't even think Recover is useful for Kadabra, so I'm just gonna say Disables the other move. Because Disable still is utility, and utility is what Alakazam's gonna be doing. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna get us Calm Minds. What is it? It's that one. Actually, I need to make a save state. I think. This best team HeartGold, SoulSilver 8. Review Alakazam. Can make it shiny if we wanted to. We changed Disable for Calm Mind. For Clamp, apparently. Can't spell. We set. And we save. File as DST. We open the DST. I have so many save states in here. I need to, like, clean this out. All right, we should be in the same spot, and the difference is Alakazam should have Calm Mind now. It does. All right, well done. That's fixed. That would be the one thing I would say. Like, if you're playing on a physical copy, you can trade to get Calm Mind. If you can't, then evolve. If you can't, you're fine with Disable. Like, you're honestly fine with Disable. Do I need Cut for this gym? I'm gonna say she just boxed me in. I don't think you do. I think no, you do. All right, I'm gonna do what I did with Surge. I feel like you don't. I'm gonna do what you did with Surge. And just drop Iron Tail. And actually, our lead for this gym should be Echo. Yeah, and then we'll just reteach it. I can literally just do the save state thing again, so that's fine. And I loved Erica's gym so much better in this one, honestly. I do think you have to fight more trainers, though, but I'm not quite sure how it works. It's been a minute since I've done these gyms. Huh? Last time I was here, you were only in Blackthorn City. Dude, the game is so fast. Game is so fast and free. I beat the league probably like the first hour of stream, and then Now we're just kind of like running through it. I mean, the game is so easy once you beat the league, and we were having a lot of trouble with Claire. I think you were here for that. All right, and now we're at Erica. Yeah, we had some problems with Will, but most of that was just under-leveled. And then the same thing happened with Lance. We were just under-leveled. Everything else was pretty straightforward. There were a couple kills and stuff, and you have to revive and things, but for the most part, yeah. We had some issues with Sabrina, but we just figured out the lead is Steelix, and that's all we have to do. So, just Gym 8's where the game gets hard, and then you beat the champion, and then the game becomes very easy until you fight Red. Actually, until you fight Blue. I think Blue is still a challenge. Blue is enough of a challenge. We're gonna fly. Rock Leech Seed. You can get a one-shot. Alright, we need to pivot now, but we'll save the pivoting for a later opportunity. Sunny Day. That is Chlorophyll Sunny Day, I think. This is a pivot. I should have taunted. Yeah, it's a double grind. I don't have an immunity. We can go Lantern. 3 tops. I'm not sure. Like, the only thing I would say is, like, Jasmine can be a grind if you're not prepared for her, but she's still, like, you have a fire type, a ground type, you're fine. Alright. You're gonna be annoying. Let's go back to Echo. We take Giga Drain, Quad Resist. This is how I should have led this fight, with Taunt. I'm slower because of the freaking something. Alright, well, we learned. We reset. Just start over. You already lost. Just reset. All right. Taunt. This is why we have Taunt. One of the reasons we have Taunt. We fly. We drop dodge U-turn and Mega Drain, or Giga Drain rather. This will force jump up in later with U-turn. So we need to stay in on Echo as long as we possibly can. This is Ancient Power. Or Ring Out, okay. That's a 2-shot, that's fine. There's the Ancient Power, no Omni, thank you. What would be the other part, though? That doesn't 2-shot, that's crazy. You could see Omni here. We Wing Attack, take advantage of the turn. Should have healed, probably. Yeah, we're not KOing. Well, if you can use full restorers, I can use super potions. Or hyper potions. Wow, it was really trying to be cheeky there. I mean, we did get lucky that none of those were Omni boosted, to be fair, but it's 10%. I'm just curious what you think the third spot is. Okay, Victory Bell. Again, we fly. Should have taunted. Honestly, that worked out pretty well for us. To be 100% honest. The third spot where you think you have to grind. I'm gonna fly again to stall Sun. Because we did 1, 2, 3. That was 3. This is 4. And then Jump Lip comes in on 5. Gym 8, Champion, Red. Oh, I guess you would have to grind after you beat the champion. I mean, after you beat the 8th gym. This is Chlorophyll Blossom. Am I worried? Not really. Let's fly. That's gonna do nothing. Each time it's 10 levels or so quite significant. Yeah, she's like, what, 46, and then you go to 50. No, she's not 40. She's 40, and then you go to... to 50s and 60 to 50s. Yeah, they can't really damage me, which is the good part. I kind of want to taunt, but I also don't. Oh, I should have taunted. That's fine. Giga should do 12. We burn, that's 1. We burn 2, we get a KO. And then it's jump bluff again. Yeah, it's jump bluff final turn. With your speed, I'm a little concerned that you will be able to beat me. Let's go to Porter. Porter should be able to one-shot. Or just die from U-turn. Interesting that you go for straight damage there, though. Did we stall the sun? Yes, we did. All right, that's all we needed to do. And then Crobat wins. Dude, the Crobat button is so crazy in this gym. And I don't even have a poison stab because it's not necessary. That's ridiculous. That is for gym leader stand. Digging the top, by the way, my shirt, my pink shirt, my bright pink shirt that is washing my face out. Thanks for Giga Drain. I can't teach anybody that. Back out of here. The only thing I have to say negative about Erica's, this gym of Erica's, is there is no shortcut out of here. You have to walk all the way back through the gym. It's not that long of a gym, which is nice, but it is kind of annoying that you have to walk all the way back out. I like the pink shirt. I will rock a pink shirt. All right, what's next? Janine. So we cycling path? Yeah. Recycling path down to Janine, which is another Rocky fight. Speaking of Rocky, let's make a save state and let's fix Rocky. So we had to teach Rocky cut. And my problem is I already did the cheat strat earlier where I taught cut. And then I deleted it and then relearned Iron Tail. So this is when you should do that. I just was stupid and forgot that you can surf around the cut spot at Surge's gym. DST. And then we should be flying again when we load in. Yeah. Cool. Yep. You have Iron Tail. We are good. Did you see? This is. I don't know if I. Did I talk to you about the new background stuff? I'm very happy with it. I'm not like super fond of it being pink, but I mean it's fine. Oh, do we have to do Snorlax here? No. Snorlax is the other side of. There's only one in this game. I was trying to dodge you. But yeah, I haven't talked. I don't think I actually talked about that in the video yet at all. I've talked about it on stream. But I am recording the series right now. And I haven't talked about it, even though I got it. I guess I've only done like 2 or 3 episodes with it in. Oh man, I would love to have Thief here to steal this guy's Black Sludge. I don't know if it works that way, but I would love to do that. No, I don't. I definitely don't want to go down this side. Oh, hi, Magmar. That's a little scary. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. If you can't tell what it is, it's the starter trio. You can see it a little bit better in this shot. My boy's up there. Don't hit yourself and I'm okay. Thank you. I found it off the TikTok shop actually, and I'm like, I like this. I'm gonna get me it. All right, we're gonna go this way this time. Yeah, I knew there was something down here. I just couldn't remember which side you're supposed to do the whole go down straight thing on. So many poison types on this bridge. It's so crazy that that's a Survivor, not like an Arbok or something. Just hit Earthquake. All you gotta do is hit Earthquake. That's actually a crazy strategy. You use Swagger or Flatter, and then you click Haze to get rid of the stat changes. That's funny. I like that. I vibe with that. Sounds something like I would have done stupidly to just trigger somebody. All right, Janine time. Oh no, Janine is not Steelix. Janine is Alakazam. There is no dark poison types, so she shouldn't have, like, the scariest thing she would have is a Crobat. Let's be honest. All right, and then does she have the same puzzle as Koga? No. Yes. Although the walls are a lot harder to see in this one. I think this is the right one, so we're gonna save here. Yeah, I might want to call it soon because we have 3 gym leaders left to do, and then red. I'm sorry to disappoint you, I'm joking. I'm the real deal. Janine the Future Gym, that's me. Because we've done half the gyms in like an hour. Crobat. Alright, so here's the scary part. I reflect. I Calm Mind. And then we Psychic. If I calculated right, I live on 6. Again, all avoided if you just out level. +1 I'm not worried about. Sucker Punch I should have been worried about, to be fair. But I didn't. I didn't think about Sucker Punch. Trick is cute. I'm not doing it. Alright, could be Sucker Punch. We'll see. Doesn't have it. I'm just clicking Psychic. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah, Brock will be easy too. We literally just run Lantern because of the defense stat of rock types. And we're golden. I've got a great battle technique. Yeah, it's called click Calm Mind once and then just click Psychic. And beat your team that's lower level than my team at any point in time that I would have been in this side. Like, you were not winning. Oh, I get Poison Jam. And I still am not going to use it. And then, again, Janine, same thing. Like, I think the wall should appear after you beat Janine. At least. Like, I understand not having a button to get you out, but at least the walls, like, should show up again. Alright, where is the tunnel? It's Diglett's tunnel. I believe, to get to Brock. So we need to go to Vermilion. This might be where we need to go to Fuchsia, to Lavender, actually. Because, I mean, theoretically, we can just surf around. Get Blaine on the way. I mean, I'm fine. I'm going to try that. I don't think I've ever done it that way because you're supposed to fight Brock first, but I'll try it that way. We'll fight Blaine. We have BBBR. Brock, Blaine, Blue, Red. But yeah, that is going to be it for us today. I want to save a little bit for the next stream, which, oh geez, it's Christmas Eve. Yo, Christmas in a week? I don't know if we'll have a stream on Christmas Eve. We'll see. I might. I might do a stream. And the same thing with New Year's Eve. I might be able to just do a stream because these streams are in the daytime. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure it's going to be the full length. It probably wouldn't be the full length anyway because we're almost done. So this actually works out pretty darn well. That we're going to go take on Blaine, take on Brock, take on Blue, and then we'll run over to Red and say hi. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done. It's crazy that like once you beat Claire, you can finish basically most of post game in like an hour. I do think it's still the best post game because it needs to happen to make this game good. That's why it's so loved. I feel like Joe's just like, you can go back to Kanto. It's like, yeah, but if you didn't go back to Kanto, you just played to Lance, which I don't think anybody's ever done. If you just played the Lance, like, that's kind of a bad, that's like half a game, dude. Like, the gyms are so close together. The levels are just easy to over level. Like, I think that's why the beginning is so easy too. We were talking with the grinding, like the beginning is so easy because the levels are just so easy to keep leveling up beyond level. Claire is the real first trial that you have where you have to level up, then the Elite Four, and then Red, as we said. So I give you 3 tops. I'd say probably 2. Because if you do fight I did skip all out of trainers. So like if you fought every trainer on your way from Claire to the league, I think you'd be pretty close. I don't think that'd be too bad, but yeah, that is going to be it for us today. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. I'm going to leave you the link to my socials. You can also find them in the description down below if you're so kind. If anybody's watching the short thing, that's funny. I don't know how to fix it. I will look at that. If not, I'll be considerate of it when we do YouTube layouts, and I'll try to do middle of the game myself in the middle, and then the other stuff on the sides that are extraneous. So I'll try to be considerate of that when we move forward if this is something we do. But please check out all my socials. I will not be live tomorrow because I have a meeting, but I will be back on Friday with our next episode of the 3-team shiny hunting, the Scarlet and Violet 3-team playthrough, which involves shiny hunting. And then the 21st starts Naughty or Nice 2, which I'm taking part of, so that will be our shiny hunting stream from that point forward. I might still continue 3-team. I might do something else. I have to look at it, but we should be on to that on the 23rd. We will probably then come back on the 26th. So I will let you know. I have to see what my plans are exactly for that week, and we'll do. And then I believe the 28th is OOTR, the last chance to beat it before the year is up. So that's going to be our next plan, but we'll see what happens. But if you're interested in that, please go check out all the socials. As I said, there'll be some content coming up soon. I am recording right now on top of streaming and stuff, so a lot of work being put in for you guys to get stuff done. I'm trying to make sure that you have content all this month and into your break that's coming up next week. So there'll also be some videos and stuff popping up for you guys on top of the usual schedule. So we'll announce that when it comes out. But otherwise, that's really all I got for you today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for attending and being here. Hype up the video if you're watching it after fact. Leave a like and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, become a member today to get access to member exclusive series, which there will be more coming out. I did get confirmation today that there will be the Winter Classic for Net Play Superstars, which is the Mario Baseball League that I did first. So I'll be glad to do that again with you guys if you're interested in watching. Yeah, so that'll be back probably as a series on the channel because I want to have it. So that'll be great. And I'm excited to share that with you and all this other stuff. And I'm excited to do member stuff with you guys because it's great. But that is it for me. I will stop talking now. I will see you later. Stay safe out there. And as always,